the game is only part of the story. Behind every athlete is a journey. Behind every team is a community. And behind every victory is a story worth telling. Welcome to Alvin ISD, Beyond the Game. Stay tuned, in partnership with Boys and Girls Club of Brazoria County.
Hello, my name is Amai Newman, a student athlete at the University of Texas El Paso, a former alumni of Boys and Girls Club, and a graduate of Shadow Creek High School. Welcome, I'm here with Coach Green. Coach Green, for people who may not know you yet, tell us a little bit about yourself and your coaching journey.
Well, originally I'm from Mississippi, Northeast Mississippi, and I came out here to Houston, played football at the University of Houston, and once I graduated, I began to coach in HIZ at Lamar High School. After a little stint there for like 5 years, I came to Manville and coached a year at Manville, then went back to Lamar to coach another 6 years. And then in 2016, when Shadow Creek opened up, Coach Butler brought me along and as assistant head coach. And then 2 years ago, in 2024, got named the head football coach of Shadow Creek once Coach Butler retired. So that's, in a nutshell, that's kind of my journey out here.
So what originally made you want to become a coach?
Probably, it's been a football player. I started playing football in the 9th grade. So it's been the football player, watching football. Everybody wants to go to the NFL. So my senior year at U of H, I broke my foot, and I figured out that I probably wasn't going to go to the NFL. So I still wanted to be around sports and be around the competition and everything. And plus some coaches I had in my life. One to name Coach Jason Phillips that coaches with Colorado right now, kind of had a lot of influence on me wanting to be a coach and try to give back and, be the person that I've always wanted to have in my life.
So how have your experiences as a player, as a coach, how have those helped you to be the leader that you are today?
I think just the hard work, the work ethic, having discipline, it just being structured. All of those things are some of the things that helping me become the leader that I am today. As a player, you go through as you play, how it is. I mean, you're an athlete. You have this schedule. You get up, you do this schedule, and you go through and you do all of these things, and it helps build a lot of character in you and help you build some integrity and all of those things. So that's what we're leading with here.
So you were a part of Shadow Creek's first football state championship with Coach Butler, Coach Garza, and Coach Bass. Mm-hmm. What did the experience teach you that still influenced you of how you are a coach today?
It's just that hard work. We had a really good staff, the camaraderie, the working together, enjoying each other. We were a family. Everything we did it together. We hung out together. We enjoyed being around each other. And so that now me as a head coach is what, I would like to bring, that I'm bringing to our staff, is being together, being a family, working hard, but enjoying each other outside of football and with our families, with little kids and everything.
Yes, sir. So when people watch Shadow Creek football team, what do you hope that they see beyond just the scoreboard?
That they see young men out there that are disciplined, that respect the game, respect their coaches, respect their parents and family. They see a family, like they see us together. They see those kids enjoying the game. Because it can, sometimes you can have kids that play for selfish ways. But, I want them to just see them out there, playing for each other and playing for their coaches and playing for this community.
So what does it mean to represent this community every Friday night?
Pride. It means a lot, it being in the community, going to the neighborhood Walmart, going to the HEB or whatever it is, and you walking around, being able to walk around with Shadow Creek football on your shirt, it means a lot. And to hear the people around say, hey, y'all doing a great job over there, whether it's with track or basketball or whatever it is, people recognizing Shadow Creek, no matter where you go in Houston or North Houston, people know who Shadow Creek is.
So what do you think is one thing that players might not know about you?
It's a good question. I don't know, because I'm an open book. At the beginning of every spring semester, we get up there and we do PowerPoint and we tell all the kids about it. Where we came from. We show pictures of us with our kids, and and we get real. It gets real deep, and you tell pretty much everything because you try to be vulnerable at that point, so our kids can know that we're just like they are, to help build that relationship. Probably, I would say that I'm not gonna say I'm goofy, but I enjoy trying to be a class clown. I grew up like that, so I like trying to make people laugh and try to have a sense of humor and a personality. But they don't see it a whole lot because I try to be real serious on the field, and they think I'm real mean when I'm really not.
So you wear a lot of hats. You're a head coach, a husband, and a father. How have those different roles shaped you in the way you lead?
I think those roles have helped. Not only am I that, but I'm also a Christian. So I think those roles help me be a good Christian man, because, you try to be a role model for your kids. And as being a husband, you want your wife to look at you as a leader and as a good person. And, and so with the kids that I deal with, in school and everything, I want them to know everything. Hey, he was a Christian. He was a really good man. He loved, he cared for us. So those are my leadership. That's what helped me being a pretty decent leader, I think.
So how do you balance being demanding while also building a relationship with your players?
Well, we go by the standard is the standard, right? So the standard is, being disciplined, being accountable. And I'm really hard on the standard, not on the kid. So I want to make sure I uphold that standard that Alvin ISD is painting right now with Dr. Mason and everything. And not necessarily it's not the individual kid. I think it's just being fair, try to be fair across the board. You got to show the kids that you love them. You got to build that relationship with them, that rapport, and then they will respect, what you upholding that standard and everything. So you got to love the kids a lot for them to respect that standard, and they have to know that you love them and how you feel about them, and it makes it real easy then.
Yes, sir. Okay, so we're gonna play a rapid fire game called Hurry Up Offense. So we'll give you time to answer questions at a rapid fire pace.
How fast is rapid fire?
3 seconds.
Okay, let's go.
Favorite pregame meal?
Grilled chicken.
Favorite football movie?
Friday Night Lights.
Favorite NFL team?
Dallas Cowboys.
Favorite high school football memory?
We played in Mississippi. We played a team that had a 37-game win streak. And we ended up beating them as the underdog. We threw the ball one time and it was picked off, and we ran the ball every time since then. So that's probably my fondest high school memory.
Call a game-winning play or make the game-winning tackle?
Call the game-winning play.
If you weren't a football coach, what would you be doing?
A hustler. No, I'm just playing. No, I would probably, I don't know, something with architecture, engineering or something.
Coffee or energy drink?
Coffee.
Family vacation, beach or mountains?
Beach.
Biggest pet peeve?
Liars.
Who on your staff is the funniest?
Well, he's probably not on our staff anymore. He's now the head golf coach, but Coach Bullard, Cody Bullard.
Which assistant would survive the longest on a reality TV show?
Brandon Bell.
Coach, we know your players see the coach on Friday nights, but they don't always see the people behind the scenes who support for every day. Who would you like to thank for helping you on this journey?
My wife, Brittany.
she's been my rock. She's been everything, been there for me. And also my sister. Both of them are really close to me.
So thank you. We love having you here, and thank you for your time.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks, Maya. You did a great job.